Joe in Worth, Illinois. Hey, Joe.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a call. Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to talk about this deal. I really think the deal is custom made for the Russians, and I don't like the way we look at this deal. We look as the United States. I'm going to tell you why. I think that Assad is getting away with literally murder on this deal. The Russians got him to just give up his chemical weapons in return for us not to bomb him. And and Assad gets his weapons from Russia. We are supposedly arming the rebels, and Assad gets to stay in his regime, and he gets no punishment at all except for giving up his weapons. Now, I think that the United States should insist that he gets brought up on war crimes.
Well, that option's not off the table, Joe.
I think it should be ultimately the only deal, because he's getting away literally with murder if we agree to not to bomb him, only to agree for him to give up his weapons of mass destruction or whatever you want to call them. I mean, that's like
assuming that he was responsible for gassing his own citizens, then yes, I completely agree with you. If he was not responsible for it, then the people who are getting away with this arguably are the so-called rebels who cut the hearts of their enemies out and eat them on YouTube videos and assassinate people on videos that were on the front page of the New York Times just a few days ago, and people who proudly proclaim their allegiance to al-Qaeda, the largely Sunni Muslims who are being funded to the tune of $3 billion, if the reports are correct, by Qatar, and millions and perhaps hundreds of millions or billions of dollars by Saudi Arabia and by us. And I think that, and keep in mind, Assad is an Alawite, which is essentially a Shia. But Assad has been running a regime that is secular. He has not been running, Syria is not a Muslim state. It is not, it's not officially a Muslim state like Iran and Iraq are now. And that's one of the things that really has the Al-Qaeda folks' panties in a wad that they're all upset about. So, there's a certain, I think, from this long distance, there's a certain, we need to let them sort this stuff out, in my mind. Joe, thanks for the call.